Hey there, friend. Welcome back to Daily Dose Radio here in the Bible Bistro. I'm so glad to have you here with me today as we study Psalm 37, and today we're going to look at verses 25 through 28. So if you have your Bible there, why don't you open it up with me to those verses, and we'll just jump right in here. This is, by the way, Daily Dose Radio, your home for organic Bible study that's fresh and delicious, artisanally made, locally sourced, responsibly handled. This is Daily Dose Radio, 5 minutes a day, 5 days a week, studying the Psalms verse by verse. So let's read today, beginning here in verse 25. I have been young, and now am old. Yet I have not seen the righteous forsaken, nor his seed begging bread. He is ever merciful and lendeth, and his seed is blessed. Depart from evil and do good, and dwell forevermore. For the Lord loveth judgment, and forsaketh not his saints. They are preserved forever, but the seed of the wicked shall be cut off. All right, so that's 25 through 28, and isn't this wonderful? So here we have, beginning here in 25, I have been young, and now I am old. Well, that's me. You know, I've got the gray hair to prove it. I've been young and now I'm old. And David writes this, and he says, I've never seen the righteous forsaken or his seed begging bread. But why is that? Well, because the Lord upholds him with his hand. The very previous verse there in 24, the Lord upholds him. So it's the Lord who takes care of the righteous man. He's not going to be out there begging bread because it's the Lord's family. He's going to take care of his own. Notice, he is ever merciful and lendeth, and his seed is blessed. Now, again, we have this idea of money, but now it's not the wicked man, but it is again the righteous man. So there in, what verse was that? In verse 22? In verse 21. The righteous showeth mercy and giveth. All right, that was 22. In 26, he is ever merciful and lendeth. Do you notice how both times the action of the righteous man is motivated by mercy? You know, there in 21, he shows mercy. In 26, he is ever merciful and lendeth. So he gives and he lends. What are you doing with your money, friend? Are you hoarding it or are you giving it? Are you liberal with it? Are you giving it to people who need help, that need you to give to them? Are you keeping it from organizations that need you to support them? Christian friend, it is our duty to give. And our duty to give must be motivated by mercy. If it's not, well, it's like Paul said in Corinthians, when he said, you know, you don't do it out of duty, you do it out of mercy. It's of the heart. Don't do it out of compulsion, but you do it because you want to. And the reason we want to is because of the way that God has given to us. This is a standard for the righteous man. He's merciful and lendeth, and his seed is blessed. So, again, not only do we have verse 24, the Lord upholds him with his hand, but we have here again, verse 26, his seed is blessed because of the mercy of the Lord and his giving, and so there's blessing there for him. Notice verse 27, depart from evil and do good, and dwell forevermore. For the Lord loveth judgment, and forsaketh not his saints. They are preserved forever, but the seed of the wicked shall be cut off. Now, yesterday I failed to mention that statement there in verse 24, that the righteous man, even though he falls, he's not going to be utterly cast down. So here's the doctrine of the preservation of the saints. The saints are preserved. They are kept to the day of salvation. They're not going to fall. They don't fall from grace. God's there to keep them. Even though they fall, they will not be utterly cast down, for the Lord upholds them with his hand. And then here again in 28, they are preserved forever, but the seed of the wicked shall be cut off. So the Lord preserves his saints, and yet the wicked not so. So the seed of the wicked will be cut off, but the righteous man's seed is blessed. He's the one that is not forsaken, and his seed is not begging bread. No, instead, they're blessed. The wicked man's seed, however, is going to be cut off. And the righteous, they will be preserved. They will be kept, not because they have any ability to keep themselves, but because the Lord keeps them. That's the only reason. Friend, you did nothing for your salvation. You can do nothing to keep it. There is no way. The Lord's the one who keeps you. Okay, join me again tomorrow. We're going to look at verses 29 through 32 here on Daily Dose Radio.